संस्थाना नीरव तन्ना.
Dear friends, today I am Neerav Tanna, standing before you for putting my views on the eradication of corruption from India by way of social change. Friends, as we all know that from the last 2 years, there has been such a great movement by Mr. Kishan Baburao Hazare, that is Anna Hazare, in India to eradicate the corruption. And the reason behind this, that he thinks that the corruption cannot be just ended just because with the help of legal way or by the government. He rightly said that the power tends to corruption. Power tends to corruption, and absolute power will corrupt absolutely. And the power which is derived by the public official or by the government official is just by of legal way. If the legal way will not permit him or her, then the corruption will not be there and he will not become a corrupt. Now I would like to put some light on corruption. What corruption is? Corruption is such a deadly disease, is such a cancer in India, due to which it is ruining the economy of the country. The economic growth of the country is being ruined due to the corruption. India stands at the 94th position out of the 176 countries as per the survey conducted by the Transparency International in the year 2012. It is been, and one book was published in India, that's Corruption in India, the DNA and RNA. In that book, it was published that the government officials are cornering and are filling their pockets every year around 92,122 crore rupees or 18.42 billion or 1.26% of the GDP. 1.26% of our GDP. So it directly affects our economy. The economy has been ruined just because of the corruption. Now there are many more laws, as we say that due to the fear of law, the corruption will be stopped, but it isn't so. There are many laws in India. There is Prevention of Corruption Act, Money Laundering Act, IPC 1860, the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002, IPC Lokpal, the recently Lokpal bill, there is Ombudsman bill if you convert it into English, then Citizen Charter bill, Local bill in every state. But this hasn't been so effective. That it eradicates corruption from our country. And if we say that the legal way can eradicate the corruption from our country, then my answer is a big no. The corruption can only be removed with the help of the social reforms. If the social reforms are not being brought into the country, then corruption will not be able to eradicate from our country. As the former President of India, Mr. Abdul Kalam said, Dr. Abdul Kalam said that the youth movement into the country can eradicate the corruption. Let the students of each and every school and college take a vow and begin a fight against the corruption. Due to that only the corruption can be eradicated from the country. Everyone says that the corruption is in India is very much. Yes, it is. I also agree with that. But the corruption is also there in foreign countries also. Mr. Kishan Baburao Hazare was being called from Pakistan to eradicate corruption from the country. This means that the social reforms are just not mean to India, but are mean to Pakistan and the world, other countries also. At last, I would like to conclude that let's get united together. Let's get together. Let's fight against corruption together and make India a better place to live and make India a proud place to live. That every Indian says that no, I live in India and live in corrupt-free India. Jai Hind. Thank you.